Inherited will is one of the most powerful themes in One Piece, a concept that turns dreams and ideals into enduring legacies, passed down from one person to the next. While first introduced during the Drum Island arc through Dr. Hirlick's emotional final words, this idea later becomes a foundational principle that shapes both the plot and the mythos of Eiichiro Oda's world. From Monkey D., Luffy to Roronoa Zoro and Sabo, many characters live out the unfulfilled ambitions of those who came before them. The Will of D, a mysterious legacy. Perhaps the clearest representation of inherited will lies in the enigmatic Will of D. Individuals who bear the D initial are said to oppose the so-called gods of the world, specifically the celestial dragons, and possess the innate power to upend the world order. Although the full meaning of this will remains hidden, certain common traits among these individuals suggest deeper connections. They often smile in the face of death, pursue ultimate freedom, and stand in opposition to oppression. This will seems to transcend species, passed down through bloodlines and actions alike. Characters like Nefertari D. Lily, who challenge Emu and spread the poneglyphs across the world, set into motion events that generations later are still unfolding. Luffy as the torchbearer of Roger and Joy Boy. Monkey D. Luffy is the clearest modern embodiment of this inherited will. Though his exact dream is still a mystery, Luffy's path to becoming Pirate King mirrors that of Gold Roger, especially considering both men aim to reach Laugh Tale and uncover the world's deepest secrets. Roger's execution speech didn't just launch a new era of piracy, it planted the seeds of inherited dreams across the globe. Shanks, seeing Roger's spirit alive in Luffy, passed on his captain's straw hat to the young boy. While countless others seek the One Piece, that hat symbolizes something deeper, the link between Roger, Joy Boy, and Luffy himself. It's no coincidence that Roger was the first to speak of inherited will, and that his legacy is at the heart of One Piece's story. Dr. Hirlick's philosophy lives on. Dr. Hirlick's belief that people never truly die as long as their will lives on was a pivotal early moment in the series. His ideals of kindness, healing, and hope live on through Chopper and Dr. Kureha. Chopper's dream of curing every disease comes directly from Hirlick's teachings, while Kureha fulfills the dream of covering Drum Island with cherry blossoms. Hirlick's words also helped Dalton remember the true spirit of a former Kinder King, leading him to reject Wapple's regime and eventually take up the mantle of king himself. Hirlick's influence is a perfect example of how one person's compassion can echo across generations. Zoro and Kuina, a silent promise. Although not explicitly labeled as an inherited will in the story, Roronoa Zoro's commitment to becoming the world's greatest swordsman is deeply tied to his childhood friend Kuina. After her tragic death, Zoro vowed to achieve their shared goal for both of them. This quiet inheritance of ambition and purpose gives Zoro's journey even more emotional weight, even if it's not officially recognized by the narrative in the same way as others. Sabo carries Ace's flame. When Portgas D. Ace died protecting Luffy at Marineford, his dream of fame died with him, but his will to protect his loved ones did not. Sabo, devastated by the loss of his brother, acquired the Flame fruit to carry on Ace's legacy, not as a pirate king hopeful, but as Luffy's protector and a revolutionary. Sabo's path with the Revolutionary Army reflects both Ace's and Dragon's influence. Even though he doesn't bear the D. Initial, Sabo exhibits many of the same rebellious, courageous traits, highlighting how inherited will transcends bloodlines. A legacy that outlives the dreamers. In One Piece, death is not the end, it's the passing of a torch. Characters move forward with the ideals, promises, and missions of those they love and admire. Whether it's Luffy chasing Roger's mysterious dream, Chopper fulfilling Hirlick's hopes, or Sabo igniting Ace's legacy, each act of will passed down becomes a piece of the larger story. Ultimately, One Piece isn't just a tale of treasure and adventure, it's a story about legacy, memory, and how one person's ideals can ripple through time, inspiring others to carry the flame.